Rolling.
Yeah, look who we got tonight. We got Marina. Whoops, other way. And we got Arthur with us tonight. Thank you guys for being here. This is wonderful. Yeah. Lots to chat about. It's been a month since we've seen each other. I think.
It has.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome.
It absolutely has.
Yeah. So
happy birthday to all the Scorpios and
Scorpio birthdays. Yeah. Scorpio birthdays. And there's a lot of scorpions out right now too, if you notice in the news. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Welcome everybody. Welcome.
Halloween's coming up too.
Oh, what are you going to be?
Drunk.
Okay. You could have said something even worse, I suppose. Drunk?
No, I get invited to parties once in a while, and then they call me. Were you there? We didn't see. I say I was there. I was the Invisible Man.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
that's great.
You need to comment on my costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh! Look, we're getting photos.
Yeah, that's right, Anya. She says you asked, so I told you.
Yes,
that's good. Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, everybody, for being here from all three channels. And thank you to the moderators on all the channels and all the wonderful subscribers and members. We thank you for being here. It's wonderful to be here. Yeah. So we were just talking backstage about the Washington Post. And I think that if you don't know, Jeff Bezos owns the Washington Post, and he refuses to endorse anyone, although he had said that he was going to endorse Kamala. And so 200,000 people unsubscribed from their subscriptions to the Washington Post. And I thought, wow, that's fabulous. That makes me so happy. You think they'll do that at the Times as well? Because they wouldn't. Yeah. Do you think people
the Los Angeles Times did the same thing? They refused to.
Yeah.
And
no, but do you think
resigning?
People, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The Los Angeles Times, people will resign from it.
Oh, people are resigning. They're not just jumping subscriptions. They're resigning.
Both. They're doing both. Yeah.
Both. Okay.
Wow.
You know what? I love that. I really love that. They're just trying to be so politically correct.
And
because
some of it you can't. Somebody was saying, well, the reporters. I said, I was a reporter. Sometimes you get the story, but it's the editors that decide what goes in, what doesn't go in.
Right.
You may have it, but they don't put it. And the thing is, the best way to get after Jeff Bezos is not necessarily to cancel your Amazon.
Okay.
Just to make sure she wins.
Well, that's the preferred. Well, and aren't we going to anyway? I mean, it's like we're all feeling that high anxiety, I think. And it's like when you're I was coming up with this today, that you're in the an airport and your plane is going to leave to go on like a 20-hour flight, and you're stressed out and you're trying to get all your stuff together, and then they delay it, and you're ready to fly out a window. I mean, it's like so just frustrating.
That's why I tell everybody, that's my Pez dispenser. It's not candy.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Okay. I love that. Gosh.
You can tell, or at least I can tell, the louder that the other side gets, the more that I realize that they know that they've lost.
Yes.
Because listen, if I'm in the lead, I don't have to keep telling people I'm in the lead. I know I am. But it's the disinformation, the like I was telling you, I watched Kamala. She was at a facility today, and I think yesterday as well. I was watching one of her rallies, and the number of bots that were in the room was just incredible. I anticipated that there would be. And usually I ignore them. But this one was like almost every single comment in there was, oh yeah. And one of the ones that I that I heard or read today was, yeah, what about Kamala's husband who had an affair and got the nanny pregnant?
Right.
Really?
Oh my
What about
God.
it?
Yeah. What about
What about
Trump having an affair with a porn star as
Right.
his wife is recovering from having given birth?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Well, I was telling them that there's it's the Chinese and the Russian disinformation.
Yes.
And it had an AI of Kamala standing in North Carolina, and basically people are saying that all U.S. money went to Ukraine or to bring immigrants in and give them money and give, you know, the things, and people will believe it. They'll believe it. So
Yes.
yeah. Yeah.
Yep. There are those, and I've been saying this for I don't know how long. There are those that are going to jump off the cliff with Trump. There's nothing you can do with them. They are absolutely tied to him. They are wedded to him, and they're going to go off the cliff with him. That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
You're right, Marina. You're right.
No amount of kindness, niceness, understanding. It's not going to help.
They remind me of those the little fish, I've read what they're called, that swim around the sharks.
Oh, yeah.
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 They're not piranha. No.
Oh no.
No.
Then that's Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's interesting.
Yeah, they're getting ridiculous now. That the last that I heard was Trump saying that if I lose this election, it's going to be the fault of the Jews.
Right.
Yeah.
Jews.
Or the Puerto Ricans. You never know, you know?
Yeah, it could be. Because,
or how about your big mouth?
Right. Right.
Well, and isn't it funny that, all the talk about, the Nazi rally and this and that and so on. And what was it that Hitler did? Didn't he say, well, the reason that our economy is in the toilet is because of the Jews?
Right. Right.
I'm getting ready. I've been working on a solo show.
Mm-hmm.
And I went back through archival footage of the 1939
Yes.
Madison Square Garden
Nazi rally. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
The language used is not that different from what they're saying today.
Right. No, right. You're right.
And it's frightening.
It is frightening. That's what's unsettling people. It's not necessarily that.
But people are cheering.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when that guy said that, Puerto Rico was a island.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. That was horrible.
There's a building in Manhattan that after 1981, when the sanitation workers decided to go on strike and they went back to work, they decided not to. One building in New York is all garbage. It's called Trump Tower.
Yes.
Well, that was the thing they were complaining about.
Kamala Harris would have say that,
Yeah. They were complaining that they were projecting things about Trump on Trump Tower, because they did do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He's quoting Trump. He's quoting, no. And Madison Square Garden, they were also putting up, he believes in Hitler or something like that.
Right. Yes. Right. Yep. You're right. I love this that Ian says. I wonder what you guys think about it. He says when Kamala wins, Biden will resign at some point before January 20th, put Kamala in the White House as president, and it would stop Mike Johnson's coup 2.0.
Yes.
That's a really smart idea.
Though, the thing is, the House goes in on, I think it's the January 3rd. So if Hakeem Jeffries is in charge of the House, Mike Johnson
can't
toast.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So,
but you know what?
That's why I'm telling people don't panic. I do feel we get the House and Senate go for Democrats, and that Mike Johnson will be out by January 3rd.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Absolutely.
So long, farewell.
Yep, that's
I'll
right.
be saying goodbye. Yeah, you
So,
know what, guys?
yeah.
It's going to get over the next 8 days. It is going to get worse.
Yeah, I
But
know.
know that it's getting worse because it's an act of desperation.
It is desperation.
So,
It
yeah,
is.
so
but
rather than get
for the wound to
upset
heal,
about
all
it,
that pus
just
has to come
laugh.
out.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
just laugh.
Yep, that's
And
right.
say, yeah, love you
Uh-huh.
guys.
Send them
So-
love and light till they get it right. Come on, if there's
Do
ever
you know the guy Tim? I think his name is, from the Bulwark. He used to be a Republican.
Mhm.
Yeah, and anyway,
worked
he
with Jeb
said
Bush.
that a lot of those people were at Madison Square Garden were bussed in and paid, of course, we know that, but that several buses were full of Chinese people who could not speak English.
but did they get the box lunch?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you know, with 6 they get egg roll. You know, remember
Yes.
that old movie? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I give you
Walter
$20.
Pigeon.
You go in there, you sit down, and you
Yeah.
clap. You just clap. Yay!
Just clap. Don't listen to what was, yeah.
And then
Never
we're
mind the
gonna
man
get
behind the curtain. Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Money does
So-
motivate a lot of these people. That's why a lot of there was a couple of guys being interviewed, African American men that were probably in their 30s or 40s, and it's the check they're going to get. Yes.
I love what Rose Blue just wrote.
What did she write?
But did they get buses back home?
Yeah.
Well, that's probably not. Just like in Nevada or California. Yeah.
Yeah, out here, yeah.
Wow.
And that other time in Wisconsin.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. So no,
Yeah.
this is, and he was what? I think he was over 4 hours late to Madison Square Garden.
I don't
But
know.
at least Melania was there to introduce him.
And she held his hand longer than I'd ever could believe.
But that was
usually-
another couple $1,000s for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably about
Absolutely.
You know, I have
her fee was
to
probably
mention-
$250,000 to show up.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Ron. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
And yeah.
And and Kamala came right on with that Puerto Rican thing. She
Mhm.
was like instantaneous bringing
Yes.
that information in. It was wonderful. She blows my mind. She's so cool.
I know.
When he was
I know.
selling those paper towels, how
Oh, I know.
gross.
And 18 months without electricity?
Yes,
Did you know that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
absolutely. And
Um,
you know what, folks, this is, we just have to last a little longer. Make sure that you vote beforehand, vote on November 5th.
I
It doesn't
voted.
matter if Kamala is leading by 1,003%.
mhm.
Assume she's 5 points behind. Make sure that you go out there and vote so that the numbers are so tremendously huge that there is no way that they could argue and say, oh no, this was stolen, because you know that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
You
That's
don't
very
have to be a psychic to know that one.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, everybody. Thank you all for being here. We got
Yes.
250 people in the house. Thank you
Wow.
so much. We
Wow,
love that.
nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Don't you have a
Yeah.
life?
Yes, Roxy. This will be the longest week in our lifetime.
It will
It's-
be, unfortunately. But I have
Yeah.
to tell you what I told them this morning that I read, and it really is kind of funny. Somebody said, I think at the thing last night, that Kamala was the C word, right?
Yeah.
Well, I know that they use an acronym, so because no one says the C word, and it's
Yeah.
see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
And here we go. See you next Tuesday, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
I thought
There's-
that was pretty good.
I like fire truck myself.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's okay. Everybody has a favorite. The see you next Tuesday is not a favorite of mine. So
No.
No.
Yeah.
No, I think
I didn't know
that-
you spelled see you next Tuesday. No, what is it? I once was talking to a client who says, I didn't know you spelled bitch with a C.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
No.
Oh,
No,
thanks
it's-
everybody for telling us you've already voted. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
yes.
I was telling Marina and Arthur beforehand, I live here in Washington State, and down on the border in Vancouver, somebody threw an incendiary device into a ballot box. And they did it in Oregon, but there were only about 10 ballots. This had about 100 ballots in it. And we're a very liberal state, and so is Oregon. So, yeah,
Yeah, but there's militia.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
And
I
they'll
know. Yeah.
do all kinds of things. And all I can think of is, oh, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart.
Well, as I've
No.
always said, I feel sorry for MAGA people because I believe in reincarnation.
Mhm.
And you think
Oh, me too.
but you think that's the upgrade?
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
Antoinette's granddaughter, you're in New Hampshire. That's where I'm originally from. So you can always
Yeah.
tell when I talk about ideas.
I do.
Yes, ideas. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sacred Hog. It is in Eastern Washington. I know it's red in that area, at least. Yeah. But so I have a question for you, Marina and Arthur. What do you think about Colin Allred, who's running against Ted Cruz in Texas?
He's going to win.
Hmm.
If he doesn't win, my prediction is if Cruz gets in, it's dark black money. It'll be found out. Cruz will be out.
Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting.
Yeah.
The other thing
I listened to him. I've heard him. I've watched him.
Yeah.
I get a real good vibe from him. I think I watch parts of the debate that he had with Ted Cruz. He is very, very articulate, and he put Cruz on.
He did.
Yeah, he put him on the spot. And what could Cruz do?
Yeah. Wow.
Well, I mean, he tried to talk his way out of everything. I mean, he's slick.
Oh, yeah.
He's slick.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
He's like a Shell Oil slick in Alaska,
Yeah. I was glad to see Houston bringing out all the people. That was 30,000 people there at Kamala's thing with Beyonce and everything.
Oh, yes.
They didn't bust them in.
No.
They paid them.
No.
Yeah.
And they were having such a good time. And
They were.
Michelle Obama's speech. OMG. Look, I get shivers just that I would follow that woman wherever she wanted me to
She's
go.
so good. She really is. She's wonderful. Yeah.
I'm waiting for Melania to do the same speech in 2 weeks.
She might. Yeah, she definitely will. Yeah, she definitely
Word
might.
for word.
Yeah. I love this, Ron. Thank you. I love it.
Yes.
You guys, some of you guys know more than people here. Yeah. So
Wait.
There are a couple of readers I follow, not in this country, that know more about what's going on here.
Yeah, like Marianne down in Australia.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, she's wonderful. Well, she used to be an investigative journalist as well.
Revealing Light too. I was a reporter too, and I worked in television just like she did. That's I love her.
And she did a reading that I saw last night. And she said she never wanted to get into asking, did Trump set up the his own assassination attempt?
Thank you.
Because she said, no. She said, but you know what? The time has come. And she read on it, and the cards were quite clear. Yes, he did.
Well,
yes.
Right after it happened, somebody asked me about
entertainment purposes only. YouTube.
Yes, the guides told me. The only word they used was manufactured.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we called it that night. Marina, Sherry, and I, and Helen. We all said that was just you could just look fake.
Well,
yeah.
There's a show I did. I'm not sure if my last show or the one before, where solo show. I end the show with, I can be a conspiracy nut just like anybody else.
Right. Yes.
And I cut to the Manchurian Candidate when Angela Lansbury's saying it to her son, "You shall shoot the presidential nominee through the head.
Yeah.
And then talking about using the press to rally everybody with bloodstained hands and, sweep us into the White House.
Yeah.
And it's the best speech we've ever written between here and Russia for the last 8 years.
Right.
Mhm.
Yep.
So it was like,
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I just want to recognize Kathleen O'Malley. Thank you for the donation. That was very nice of you. I like
Yes,
the way
Kathleen. Thank
people
you.
that did that. Yeah.
Yeah, when you say bless your heart, yeah, exactly.
It
It's a
means
nice
FU
word.
in Texas.
Yes.
That's very true. I lived in Texas for 7 years, so I know. Yep.
Absolutely.
Just like
Yeah,
it's
my-
fixed
my-
your rain.
my brother lives there, and he's always saying,
Oh,
when are you
yeah.
going to come visit? And I'm like, I don't have a clean white sheet for the meeting.
Yeah. Well, if you go to where is he? In Austin or Houston or?
No, he's outside College Station.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that's where the college
Yeah.
is too. It's not far from there. Yeah.
But it's still,
The Aggies. I think that's where the Aggies
I don't
are
know.
here.
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
plan on visiting.
And as Mrs. Brown says, that's nice. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Denise Fletcher, I think you're talking about Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Yeah. Love
Yep.
that show.
Yep.
Love that
Yes,
show.
Mimi, we were glad you were there. Yeah.
Yes.
But so any idea when it will come out that he manufactured it? Because if it had, he wouldn't be the presidential candidate at this point.
Exactly.
I think people wouldn't care,
People wouldn't care. Right. Okay.
except maybe the parents of the kid that was sacrificed with the sacrificial lamb,
Right. Well,
Yeah.
and the other
And
guy that
fire-
asked.
fireworker.
Yeah.
Yes. There.
I don't
remember,
think that
there
was supposed to
someone-
happen.
Well,
I don't
no,
think that was
no, that wasn't supposed to happen, but it did.
No.
And you know what? I have a feeling that we will find out and get more information about that towards the end of November, maybe even December. But I think just as Trump and his people are doing the it was stolen, it was this, it was that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
It feels like that's when it comes out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got a
Well-
hit. I just heard by February,
Okay.
but
Perfect.
they just showed me February 17th for some reason.
Okay.
Perfect.
Around that time.
I'm in for that.
No
Well,
later
you
than.
know, we're all about that. I'm sure.
I'm still
Jack-
waiting for the grassy knoll information to come out. So,
Yeah. Yes.
Well, we already know the second attempt was not an attempt at all. There was nothing that even made it an attempt. But the fact he was within that area
radius,
doing what, yeah,
what it was doing, and the fact that Aileen Cannon is the judge for the case.
that's right.
Imagine that. What
Gee
a
whiz.
thought.
That's very
Our future-
coincidental.
Our future attorney
Ron.
general.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yes,
mean,
Debbie
that-
Stokes. That's right. He never shot the gun. And they find a letter.
Uh-huh.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
It's just
These are all
so sad.
things that just
They don't add up.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
They absolutely don't.
That
And I
new
think,
math.
yeah.
Mhm.
there are going to be, after the election, I think that there's going to be pockets in the US that they are going to, be prepared for some violence. Well, I mean, be careful with your surroundings, but it's not going to be anything like January 5th. January 5th kind of came out of nowhere. It was a big surprise. The Democrats are aware of what is being planned. So they have got, plan A, B, C, and D, so that they're ready to go in with whatever happens, boom, they are ready to act on it right
But
now.
if worst scenario comes to, we have a president who will call the National Guard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, we do. We do.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Absolutely.
it's unfortunate.
Mhm.
But there are those that there's nothing you can do about them. Like, you can't, it's like dealing with an alcoholic. Can you get them to stop drinking? No, not until they decide that
Right.
it's ruining my life and I need to
That's
make
right.
changes.
Is
No,
the
it's
orange
any-
julius
in
being
the
haunted?
world.
You need a conscience to be haunted.
Well,
Yes.
that's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
And hold on, I just saw Ron says pneumonia is getting better, still on oxygen, but I'm breathing longer. Oh, wow. Good for you, Ron. Pneumonia is,
Oh,
That's yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you get better soon, Ron. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the National Guard will be on alert
duty.
between.
absolutely.
They will be. Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely. And they're going to be ready to go at the first sign of whatever, they're going to be ready to go. But, there was, and this was, and I can't remember his name now, but there was a guy the fervent Trump supporter, who after Trump had said that, well, I lost the election by a whisker. I didn't lose the election.
Right.
But I lost the election by a whisker, by this much. And he, this guy had a podcast and he was saying, are you kidding me? What was January 6th all about? The 1,000 or so people that are in jail, what was that all about? Me coming on here and talking about, what was that all about? And so there are a lot of people, and let's not forget, there's a big difference between MAGA and Republicans.
That's that's become very clear, even though it was somewhat clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Charlie Kirk. Okay.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan. Charlie.
It could very well have been. The name is totally out of my head, but so I think that there's a lot of people are paying attention to that. They're seeing, they know what has happened to the people who were there on January 6th. So now you want me, wait a minute. I stood up for the guy who said that the election was stolen. And, my cousin's best friend is doing time now as a result of that. So now you want me to go do that again because the guy said it was stolen? No, no. There's going to be a lot of talk about,
pull me once, pull me twice.
Wow.
Yes, absolutely. So
what
I
is
think
this thing with Mike Johnson that's the big secret? Is that the secret that he would be able to steer the voting? But like you're saying, Hakeem Jeffries is the one in charge. And not only that, Kamala is the vice president.
Yeah, but no, the thing is, that's the whole thing, though. Her being the vice president, then somebody else has to step in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of their big plan is, that Mike Johnson
their plan was to have fake electors.
Is not going to allow the votes or to be counted or whatever.
Yeah, I like what Sacred Hag says. I'm not sure his followers are thinking that logically.
No, there's no thinking logically. Yeah.
No.
Sharon wonders if Pompeo will ever speak out.
No,
I don't think so either. Yeah, George Bush won't even speak out.
He won't speak out, but he already endorsed Kamala.
George Bush did? I haven't heard him. Really? I didn't. I thought he didn't.
I read that somewhere.
Did you?
Oh, wow.
I had not.
Hey,
or maybe it was a Russian bot. I don't know.
Maybe it was.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't want to spread misinformation here.
No. Yeah. I think
I think on another show that if anybody gave Donald Trump a drag name, it would be misinformation.
That's a good one. Or his theme should be the song from Three Dog Night. Liar, liar.
No, I think it's something from Stephen Sondheim's Assassination. Assassins, the musical Assassins. We have another act to run.
Exactly.
about
And
Trump.
yet, did you see the comment from artist Liz? 729,
They're going by so fast.
629. Yes, yeah, they are. Thank you guys.
Oh, that's what I was going to put up.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Fabulous when you guys are. Yeah.
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 Yeah. That must be the secret, Liz. Yeah.
And it's, you know, I always, my ex-husband, who has since departed this world, so, you know, he can, I'm sure that he knows how I feel from up above, but I always called him my useful idiot, because he would think of a brilliant way to screw me out of money or to just mess with me. And then he would be so proud of himself that he would tell everyone. And he didn't stop to think that he knew the same people that I did. So I would get a phone call saying, hey, guess what I heard? Oh, okay, thank you. So I'd be ready, and he could never understand. How does she know that? Well, aside from the fact that I'm psychic, I also have friends who keep me informed. Okay. Trump is the same.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Yeah.
He tells you, oh, no. Yeah, we've got a secret plan. Honey, if you have to tell us it's a secret plan, it's not a secret anymore. Everybody knows the plan.
Well, he has a concept.
He has a concept of a plan.
That's right. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And what is MTG going to do after the election?
Time.
Oh, she's just going to slink her away.
No, time.
Time.
She's going to do time.
Do you see the guy running against her though getting in? I'm not seeing that.
I'm saying though, if she gets indictments,
right, still do time. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah, and her cell will be full of the space lasers and all the other things, and how Democrats who know how to change the weather and all of that. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. There's, I mean, you know, all kind. Well, I'm sure that she'll write a book. I have no doubt.
Yes.
Yeah, but isn't there a son of Sam Long?
Yeah.
I was thinking it should be a children's book because she can't write much more than she can talk. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Come with or without crayons.
Yes.
Well, yeah. As long as they don't let her run with scissors. Well, she probably could.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no, yeah, absolutely. I can see her putting out a children's book, yes, and it probably will come with crayons instead of markers, because you don't want to
guarantee it's not called My Two Daddies and Mommies.
Oh, you're right, Antoinette's granddaughter. She did write a book. Yeah. Remember, she it bombed. Yeah.
I think they lowered the RNC and the DNC, didn't they, on January 6th?
Yeah.
Never mind.
You can use it as toilet paper if things go deep six, you know.
There you go. There's always that. There's always that. Okay. I have got to share something with you guys.
Sure.
And let me I'm gonna try to see if I can't find it on one of my other screens, and I can what? Nope, that's not the one that I want. Hold on, this one. And I got this from a friend of mine, and I put it up on my YouTube community tab, but it's worth sharing. And it says, starting November 1st, anyone who even mildly annoys me is having their number handed out to every child I come across and told that it's Santa's secret hotline.
This is you saying this, or
no? This is what a friend of mine sent me. This.
Oh, your friend of yours did. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I put it up on the community tab. That's right. So anybody out there, if you even annoy me a little, and I have your phone number, look out.
Yeah. You never know. Or you order something huge from DoorDash, and they'll come at midnight or whatever, but of course then you have to pay money, so you don't want to do that. But,
no.
Wow.
No.
So wow, I love that. That's great. So I read Bob Woodard's book, War.
I am about I think 100 and 203
Oh, you're
pages in.
pretty far in then. That's good. So you're getting to the part where Netanyahu and Biden and yeah. And he's not on board here. You know, Biden's BS about all this. But today, Israel banned UN agencies for sending in any aid to Palestinian refugees. So do you get any hits on that, guys? Is this going to be like...
It's not going to last for long.
Yeah.
It won't last for long? Okay. Good. Yeah. Yeah.
No, because he's, you know what? I think a lot of people, even in Israel, are fed up with Netanyahu.
Oh, they've been having protests.
Yeah. Yep. No, they are. They definitely are. They definitely are. Clarence, I always can count on you to make me smile. He might be doing that very thing because he was talking the other night about, you know, he was the best president. His policies were the best policies I've ever seen. And I'm thinking to myself, were you asleep for 4 years?
No, you just saw what Trump has on him. That's all.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. Yeah.
Because remember, he said the country would be the worst thing the country could do is vote this man as president.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely. And, you know, Lindsey Graham still believes that the fact that he is in the closet, that he is gay, is a big secret.
It's like not the big secret that he seems to think it is. It's been out forever. Yeah.
Like, come on. It doesn't. And most people, if he came out and said, yes, it's true, I'm gay, most people would go, yeah.
And Tim Scott too.
And
yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll just say there's a reason why his nickname is Ladybug.
Lady Lindsay.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Oh.
He was drinking even heavier.
But I'm not one to gossip.
No, not you. Yeah. But Sharon's right. He was drinking even heavier those 4 years. So yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, everybody, I am so glad that so many of you, and we've got 400 people here, and God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. And thank you for telling us about voting already. You just make us smile and we love it. So yeah.
Absolutely. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Allie's channel and to Arthur's channel and to my channel. It helps us get the message out to people who want to hear what we have to say. They want to know that this is not the end of the world. They're dealing with anxiety and all that good stuff. So they're looking to find the messages that we're sharing. They just don't know where we are because we're just not that famous yet. But we will be.
Not as famous as Arthur. No,
as famous as Arthur.
Do you know how hard it is to get all those fake accounts?
Yes.
So yes, I heard you could buy some, but they all live in Slovenia and things like that.
No.
Yes.
No, I'll tell you the truth. I am blessed, and I'm gobsmacked every time I see the numbers grow.
I know you. I'm not making fun of it.
I'm just glad I can
wonderful.
continue doing what people are requesting of me.
Yes,
that's right.
You know?
That's right.
Yes.
No, we love it, and we love that you share your time with us once a month. We think it's wonderful to have you.
Well, it's when they let me out. When they let me out on parole. But no, but what I've been also doing, I'm just going to do a shameless plug. What I've been working on recently is taking all of my guided meditations that are on YouTube. I'm remastering them, re-editing them, and getting them ready to put up on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify.
Oh, that's wonderful, Arthur. Yeah. Yeah.
That way people can download it, like say, onto their phone. They don't have to go to YouTube. And why watch a video when the first thing I say is close your eyes?
Close your eyes. Watch. Just listen. That's
perfect.
Awesome.
So
you'll have to let us know when that happens so we can.
How I'm doing it is each one will be 2 tracks. One will be the guided meditations, which are about 15 to 25 minutes long. And
Yeah.
then the second track is the music with the 528 hertz under it, so
Yep.
that it helps you relax afterwards. So that's
Yeah.
what I've been busy doing besides having ant infestation in my kitchen.
Yes, that's right. The ants go marching home.
No,
Yes.
no, I was spraying so much Raid saying you're going to your next lifetime, sucker. But then I didn't realize I was spraying all my food. So just kidding.
I know.
So he had to get rid of all his food that was.
I
It's
did.
like when you, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Cinnamon, they were falling over the cinnamon sticks. I'm sorry,
Yeah. Snacking on them as they went by. Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, it's better than what I got. I got mice. So mice are so destructive. They've chewed through both my kitchen sink underneath, and now in my RV, they've chewed through my furnace. That's how wonderful they are. So,
but the apartment managers did come out and they had an exterminator out here, so
oh, that's good.
Good.
they got
Yeah.
there right away.
Yeah.
Good.
And then I went to a Jeff Bezos store and
Uh-oh.
got those plastic containers for your flour, for your sugar, for
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. Oh, it's important.
Then I figured,
Yeah.
you know what, I'm not going to be cooking this for Christmas this time, so I'm not going to worry about baking. I'll go to other people's houses.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just bring the wine, That's all you need. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's what I do. I have an
That's what
agreement
Marina
with
does.
my
Yeah.
sister.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All the big dinners or the Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever. She cooks the meal. I bring the wine and the dessert. Works out perfectly
It
for
works
everyone.
perfectly.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Marie Calendar does a great job for me every year. So
Yeah, there's
There
that.
you go.
Yeah.
When I remember going to Boston Market one Thanksgiving, that's where the
Yeah.
dinner came from. So yeah.
Yes.
So I get it totally. Totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Light Seeker says it's brilliant, and she can't wait until you put those on Spotify and
Yes.
so forth. She listens to your guided meditations a lot. So
Thank
and
you.
everybody's so supportive in the chat. And
I've been working on a new one. I mean, I have like 4 that I haven't even recorded yet,
uh-huh.
but I've been working on them called Moving Forward.
Okay.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
what we need right now. And
Mhm.
living in joy, finding the joy in everyday
Yes.
living. Yeah. So important.
Yes.
So important.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
what do you think about this? I really do think so, but I know that people don't want to bring it up because they don't want people not to vote. I really would love to know what your feeling is on this. Or is this a big secret at this
On
point?
what?
Is Kamala going to win by a small amount or a landslide?
Doesn't matter. She's going to win.
Right. I know that. I think all of us are just wishing that it was so huge.
Like if you take a pass-fail class,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same grade. Right. Yeah. A P is the same as a D. It could be.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. I
And
get it. No, I get it.
but no, I feel
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't want to hedge any bets. I'm just
No,
saying
I know.
I feel she wins.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't matter, but it won't
Uh-huh.
be where Trump can say, "See, I told you they stole it from me."
Right. Right. Okay.
But then again, you have to be alive to be president, as I've often said.
You've
Yes,
said that
you
for a
have.
year now. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
somebody was
Wow.
asking, when is he going to
Mhm.
leave the country and all this? I said it's kind of hard when you're handcuffed to a gurney.
That's right. Well, a lot of
Yeah.
people were seeing
Entertainment
Saudi
purposes
Arabia, but,
only.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see Vance becoming our vice president. I mean, he'll be the first vice president in
Oh.
history to be endorsed by Maybelline.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he has a residual from his gay years or his bisexual years, So
The forgotten years.
The
Yeah.
forgotten
Was it
years.
Was it like
Forgotten
the Bible where you don't read about Jesus for a certain amount of years?
right.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's like the what do they call it? The Rumspringa or whatnot, where you just get to I
Like
want
with
to
the
no,
Am-
it's
like
not
the-
the Hutterites, it's the
Like
no,
with the Amish, where they let the
yes,
kids
yeah,
go.
yeah, the Rumspringa where you get a year.
Get out of your system.
Yeah.
No, he
Exactly.
he does have a tattooed eyeliner. It is tattooed.
Oh, of
I believe.
course.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Yeah. That
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that special?
uh-huh.
Well, you never know. He could go back. He could go back. I mean,
I don't see him on a float with the gay pride parade.
No, you don't.
With a rainbow flag. Mm-mm.
Okay.
They'd roll open that flag and send it over the cliff.
Yes, yeah. Oh, he went to school a boy and came home looking like baby Maybelline.
Baby Maybelline.
I was reading one comment when after Trump had said they're going to send your kids to school and they'll come back as another gender. One father on the chat, one father wrote in, "The hell they will! They keep on calling me 4 times. I got to keep on bringing aspirin to my kid."
Yeah.
Like that's very true. That's very true. When my daughter was even in high school, she had I don't know, Tylenol or something for when she had her period, and they made her stay for detention. She wasn't supposed to have it. She was a senior in high school.
I know. One girl gave me Midol.
Did she?
Yeah, I spotted for
like ibuprofen, isn't it? I think it is. So you haven't had a period since. Well, aren't you lucky? Yeah.
There you go.
Oh my God, that's great. I think Vance is. How many people have their seat bought by a rich man, and then he serves for 3 months before he's running for vice president?
Who is gay?
Who is gay, yes. Right? And he has never voted for anything since he's been in office.
The way I look at it is, after all this, J.D. Vance will make Dan Quayle look like a member of Mensa and a Nobel Prize winner.
Really? Yeah. Do not boo, vote.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, it's 18 months in office? Okay. Well.
Still, wow, that doesn't, yeah.
But, he's just, he's just despicable. And I just think to myself, he's wanting these immigrants to leave just as much as his boss does, and his wife is one, and his children are biracial. Yes.
Yeah, but they're above it. They're the elites.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because he went to Harvard, is that why? Or Yale, or wherever he went?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. If his knee pads could talk, maybe we know the answer.
Yeah. It's
entertainment purposes only, people. Let us entertain you. Let us make you smile.
I love this name. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Thank you. I love that. That's
lovely.
Very nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. The Trump. It's Trump fatigue syndrome instead of Trump derangement syndrome. Yes. It is fatigue syndrome.
Yes.
And that's right. So Denise wonders if I can get back here. Denise wonders, will President Biden overwrite any stuff that the GOP? I'm wondering if he's going to cram anybody in before he leaves. And I'm also wondering if he says he won't do it, but will he pardon his son? Because why not?
No.
He won't.
No, he won't. He's
too much integrity. Too much integrity. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he won't. But I do think that before the next midterm election, there will be 13 Supreme Court judges.
See, I've been saying that there'll be in 5 years is what I keep on getting, because of 13 courts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because when they originally voted for 9, we had 9 courts. Now we have 13.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I think it's what Roberts is responsible for 2, and I think Alito.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, all right.
Yeah, there's it's Roberts is going to be gone. Clarence Thomas is going to be gone. Kavanaugh is barely hanging on by the skin of his teeth.
I think I have the book here. It's called "And Then There Were None" by Agatha Christie.
Yes, exactly.
Except 3.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. There was also some information I heard this about a week or 2 ago that he paid for the buses, and I know this with Ginny Thomas did this, but it said the Trump campaign also paid for January 6th buses and things like that. Yeah. Okay.
That came out in the appendixes.
Oh, that just came. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Especially the Ginny Thomas stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, Judge Chutkan has allowed some extra time for Trump's lawyers to argue the Jack Smith case.
I stand corrected.
Because, you know, I mean, the storm came in and that put us behind and what.
I know you're working with FEMA so hard, Mr. Trump.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. So it is not going to change the outcome. All he's doing is postponing the inevitable. And it's not going to look good when it comes, when it hits.
Right.
It's like it's like watching the movie Hindenburg. I think I know how it ends.
Yes.
Talking about movies, Marina got to see The Apprentice.
I did.
What I picked up was that he saw it and that he hated the scene where they have him on the slab getting liposuction.
Oh, probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
There, I must admit that there were sections in the kind of in the previews that weren't in the movie. So I don't know whether it was something that was taken out just in Canada or what, little snippets or whatnot. But yes, I did. I went. I was wearing my Joy is Back. Harris Waltz t-shirt. The audience was predominantly people my age.
Sure.
Which is, kind of.
I love the fact that the director's known for horror films. That's what I love.
Yeah. Well, it's a horror show, right?
It is.
It is. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's, you could tell that Trump was very, very self-absorbed, even before he met Cohen. Yeah. He was all into himself, and all that Cohen did was just kind of play into him a little bit, and he was eating out of his hand. So he certainly learned well.
But he did turn on him, you said. Like he turns on everybody. Yeah.
He did. Yeah. When Cohen's partner got sick, Cohen had asked Trump to put him up in his hotel. And begrudgingly, Trump did. Had him in there for a little while until he realized that, the guy was suffering from AIDS, and then had him tossed out of the hotel and sent Cohen the bill. And so they had a big, huge falling out at that point. But it's funny that Cohen at that point was done with Trump. Trump wasn't quite finished with Cohen because he found a use for him. Yeah. So it was like, hey, how's it going? What's up, girl? How are things? So it's like, he's just, he doesn't really, honestly, he doesn't have any redeeming qualities. None.
I just put together 2 and 2 that I never thought about before. We have Roy Cohn and we have Michael Cohen.
Yes.
I mean, the names are very close together.
Names, but totally different.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I do. But I think it's interesting. His name could have been Johnson or some other name.
Exactly.
But similar. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah. So no, it was. Yeah. I was glad that I went. I was glad that I saw it. It gave me a little more insight.
Sure.
And just
yes.
Are you thinking like years, like 5 years or something?
Will Jack Smith be around for an extended length of time? Do you mean working on this, or will he just be around?
Yeah,
I think both.
Probably both. I'm sure he wishes he had stayed in
The Hague.
The Hague.
Yeah.
I wonder if he moved all his stuff back.
Well, the thing is, he had to move. They doxed him, and he had to sell his house and move.
That's right. That's right. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's horrible.
That's true.
And just
I just see for Christmas, what I'm hoping for is lots of red envelopes.
yes.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Absolutely.
Merry
Jimmy Jordan.
Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah,
Jimmy
you,
Jordan and
Christina,
Maddie
Merry
Gates.
Christmas.
Yeah. Exactly.
And they're not going to get the Jelly of the Month Club. So.
Oh, I hope they do, and I hope it's mint jelly.
It could be Vaseline jelly.
Could be that too.
Oh, you have to call. You have to. Never mind.
Never mind.
I was going to say you'd have to call. PD.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
We get the insinuation.
Sean Coming Homes, whatever his name is.
Yes.
Entertainment purposes only.
Yep. Yeah. That's right.
Now, apparently, it has come out in the last couple of days. I don't know, maybe it came out before, but I just heard about it in the last couple of days that Elon Musk and Vladimir Putin have been in touch since 2022.
I even said that well, don't forget, he also turned off Skylink when the Russians asked him to.
That's right. He did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that the district attorney in Philadelphia is going after him for the $1 million, bribes.
There you go. Yeah. And we know that P. Diddy carries a lot of Vaseline and actually baby oil. Doesn't he?
Baby oil. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I would love to see this, Sharon. I'd love to see him in The Hague. I'd love to see that. I would.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think all of us would really like to see, we want to see Trump suffer in the way that he has made others suffer. And there's a part of me that says, yeah, I'd like to see it. But then I know that what he has waiting for him and the how his life is going to end is going to be so much more unpleasant than anything we could put him through.
Very true. Yeah.
I'm perfectly okay with saying, okay,
it's not nice to think bad for people, but
I know.
My justice would be where he has a meltdown physically, he's mentally alert and can't say or do anything.
Yep.
And they keep on playing Peggy Lee singing, "Is That All There Is?"
Or "It's My Party and I'll Cry If I Want to."
Or YMCA.
Yep.
Wow. It is sad, Amanda. You're right. And Pennsylvania DA in Pennsylvania has filed for Musk for that $1 million gifts that he was giving. Yeah.
$1 million a day to sign.
Yeah. How could anybody ever think that would be okay? Because you're buying votes is what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, but up until now, who's been there to stop Trump and his folks from doing that?
What are they going to say when you get the email from Joe Biden saying, "If you donate, you might have coffee with me"?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can't even do that. Or an ice cream cone, right? Yeah.
Well, I just love it that Elaine Kagan, somebody offered to give her a dozen bagels and she turned it down because she didn't want it to look bad. Yet there's Clarence Thomas.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah.
Mister, can you spare a dime? Yeah, I know. Clarence Thomas, man, he took advantage of everything that a Black person could take advantage of. And then when he got to where he is, he pulled up the ladder and said, nope, nobody else, just me.
Yeah.
And
I am interested in reading. I saw Navalny's wife on Rachel Maddow last week, and I'd love to read the book. Rachel said she couldn't put it down. It was wonderful. And I'd love to be that support for her and her family. Because, it must be really, and she's actually trying to take over that position. It's amazing. She's got so much, she has so much gumption. She really does. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Those are the real heroes in the world. You know, those that go through things like what she has gone through, and what her husband went through, knowing that if you go back, that's it. Your life is over.
And that's what Rachel said. She said, I've never seen anybody like you people, and the your sacrifice that you would make. And it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing.
Absolutely. There are a lot of very, very good people in the world, and they are going to come forward.
I call them living saints.
Yes,
they are. You're right. You're absolutely right. I love that,
and
Arthur. And I love that. I think that's what I want to make sure we leave everybody with tonight, is that as much as we're sitting here talking about some of the worst people in the world, that there are good people as well. And we need
the ones you don't hear about, the ones you don't see.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, like the celebrities that donate millions and millions of dollars and you never hear about it.
Exactly.
Never. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Because they're doing it
somebody like Keanu Reeves. I think about Keanu Reeves. He does that kind of stuff all the time. Yeah. It's true.
So just keep the faith, you guys.
Keep the faith. This community is wonderful. You guys are all wonderful. You're so supportive of us, and we can't thank you enough for spending your time with us. So,
absolutely.
Cream rises to the top. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Always.
Always. And that's the best part.
Yes.
Yeah. It is the best part. That's right. That's right. So thank you, Marina. Please go over and like and subscribe to Heart Centered Tarot. And of course, our Arthur at Ease Your Mind. And look for his, I guess he'll be putting on his community page when he uploads his visual.
Hopefully, I mean, the earliest would probably be the end of November. I mean,
okay. Well, that's not far away. Yeah. That's
great. I've only been in the studio 4 times. So.
Okay.
Want to know when it happens so that we can promote it.
That's right.
Sure.
We will do that. You know that. And if you could leave a comment, even if you can leave a couple of icons in all of our
blue hearts, people, blue hearts.
Blue hearts would be wonderful, and it helps our algorithms. And we appreciate you so very much.
Yes.
So
and thank you to the moderators tonight. Thank you so much.
Absolutely fabulous job as all.
They are wonderful. We couldn't do it without them. So thank you. Thanks, everybody. Have a great.
See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.